Hey everybody, Brett Seipels here from Seipels Records. Actually coming to you from Seipels Records today. I didn't have enough time to do this at home, so I just brought the stuff with me, so we're gonna do it here. Hopefully no one comes in and screws it up, but please come in and buy some shit. Anyway, so my last video, which has done really well, I opened a sealed Dynasty, Kiss Dynasty record from Columbia House that ended up having a poster and a merch form with it. So that was cool, but there were a couple of people that were saying, you know, show us the merch form. And I like kind of briefly showed it, but I didn't really go into detail. So I thought maybe I'll just put it on my next video, but then I got the idea today to just do a video with all of the Kiss inserts, at least the ones from the original makeup period. So let's start out. Kiss Alive. You know, huge record, right? There's the gatefold. So the only insert that this came with was a booklet. So here's the front. Here is the back. This is kind of like the tour book size, you know, from back in the day. You open it up, you got this giant picture of Gene and then Peter, which is awesome. Peter's got it's probably silver flash or something like that, pearl kit. There's a nice collage with flames, of course, because Kiss can't do anything without putting flames on it. That's the center of it. And then you've got Paul and Ace. And yeah, so that's the booklet from Kiss Alive. That was the first time that we had seen anything extra, you know, other than the record inside a Kiss album. The first album didn't come with anything. Hotter Than Hell didn't come with anything, and Dress to Kill definitely did not come with anything because the record company had no money. All right, so after Kiss Alive, there's Destroyer. Nothing came in that either for whatever reason. It did have a really thick, heavy inner sleeve, which was cool. That's the first custom inner sleeve for Kiss records, but as far as inserts go, it didn't have anything. Next up is the originals. So this is a collection of the first 3 albums. After the success of Alive, they thought, hey, let's capitalize on this and let's sell some more of these albums and get people more interested. So, you know, open this up. I took all the records out of here just to make it easier. But since I do have the inner sleeves, I'll just show those real quick. They had the inner sleeves for each album in there. The first issue of this, the inner sleeves are like a matte, just paper finish. The second printing, they are glossy. So keep an eye out for that. It'll also say second printing on the jacket. But anyway, so the originals came with a Kiss Army sticker. Sorry, I thought someone was coming in. They were like slowing down. Anyway, Kiss Army sticker. These are very delicate these days. It also came with a set of trading cards that you could like punch out and, you know, whatever. Here's the back. It gives you like a brief description, you know, of each member. You know, talks about Kiss and when they were formed. It talks about the Kiss Army, which began right here in Terre Haute, as it says, which is awesome. So there's the card sheet. And then it also came with a booklet, pretty close to the same size as the Alive. I think this might be a touch smaller. but I'm not gonna dig that out and check it. So here's the front, here's the back. This has got a lot of stuff in it. It pretty much goes through, you know, the entire history of the band up to that point, with some cool shots in there. Lots of reading. I'm going to be pretty thorough with this because I don't want you guys mad at me again. I won't read it though, so you're going to just have to get your own to do that. Picture of a couple people kissing down there. They did a kissing contest, and that was from that. So lots of cool stuff. I don't know, what is this, like 15 pages or something ridiculous? So yeah, very, very cool stuff. That is the originals booklet. So again, the booklet, the cards, and the sticker sheet. All right. Next up is Rock and Roll Over. Again, it had an inner sleeve too. It's not really the point of this video, but since it's there, I'll show it. So these came with a segmented sticker. You know, I don't really know why. I mean, I get it, but you could kind of see like on the back in the light, like how it's segmented. These things can kind of fall apart too, but yeah, there's that sticker. You can stick this wherever. And then it also came with a merch order form, much like the Dynasty that everybody wanted to see. So here's the front with all of the stuff. Here's the back. You could sign up to become a member of the KISS Army. Hopefully that'll focus, maybe. Get off of me. There we go. And then here's the back. All that great KISS stuff. You know, if you could get this stuff now, so like t-shirts, $6 and $5. A tour book, $3. The Rock and Roll Over sound book, $5.95. Button, $2. A picture set, $5. Metallic Destroyer poster, $3. Belt buckles, $5. You're not getting any of that stuff for that price these days. So yeah, you try and hunt that stuff down. I mean, that tour book is, you know, in decent shape, over $200. Those belt buckles can be anywhere from, you know, $50 to $300, depending. Posters are the same way, you know, so all that, it's crazy stuff. Next up, Love Gun. This was the first KISS album that I ever bought on vinyl. I'm just gonna skip the inner sleeve to save that. So these came with a really cool punch-out gun. You punch these out, fold it over, and then attach this bang paper to it. And you're supposed to be able to like pop it, and then that bang paper like comes out. I've never had one like actually be able to do it, and that's okay with me. I don't need to have that, so I'll just leave it the way it is. Here is the merchandise form for Love Gun. So kind of the same thing, You got some belt buckles, a poster, that Rock and Roll Over tour book, some shirts. You got some jewelry down there. Let's see, belt buckles were $5. Oh, that poster was only $2. Tour book was still $3. Metallic poster was $3. Shirts again, $6 and $5. Necklace was $8.50. You got to spend up for that. And then there was a patch for $1. So that's cool. On the back, again, you've got your Kiss Army like sign up, and this is an ad for the new Marvel comic that was either coming out or had come out like that same year. That comic was supposed to have their blood in it. Oh, sorry. Supposed to have their blood in it. They did a big promo thing and went to the factory and put their blood in the red ink. And then I think it ended up actually in like a Sports Illustrated magazine or something. John 5 could tell you. I think he posted it a while back. All right, moving on. Kiss Alive 2. There's the hype sticker on that. You don't see that a whole lot, so just so you can. This is a promo too, but you can see that. I'm not sure. Anyway, open it up. This gatefold has got some issues. These jackets, some of these things like get really sticky for some reason, and this is one of them. All right, so Alive 2, it came with 3 things. It came with a temporary tattoo sheet, which is really cool. These things can be worth more than the record at times. There's the directions. Here is the merch form. This one is folded, so there's the back where you can, tell them what you want. It folds out like so. You got a little envelope for your money, because no one was buying online in 1977. And then again, kind of the same deal. You got posters, t-shirts, the new Love Gun era tour book, hat, necklace, belt buckle, patch. Oh, what else is on here? Oh, the Kiss radio. It was only $9.50 back then. Hat's $5. Tour book's still $3. Shirts are $6 and $5. Posters are $2. Patch is still $1. A couple different belt buckles. The Pacifica style belt buckle was $5, and then the solid brass logo one was $8. So yeah, and then those iconic posters from Alive 2. I used to have an Ace. I didn't have a full set, and I wasn't going to chase them all down, so I just decided to get rid of it. I probably should have kept it, but I didn't. So anyway, here is the booklet that came with Alive 2. There's the front, nice current picture, and then it has all of these other pictures, of the different eras of the band leading up to Alive 2, which, it's just a couple of years. So kind of like the Alive 1 book, you open it up, you got Gene and Paul there with, again, different era shots from both of them on the sides, kind of like mimicking the front. There's a good stage shot with other, stage shots leading up to that point. The Alive 2 stage just looks so cool. I mean, in those outfits, I really wish that they would have done those outfits again for the last couple of shows, maybe, or even just the last run of the tour. Like, I really wanted to see Tommy in that Love Gun era Ace outfit, but we probably never will. So there's Ace and Peter. Different era shots. if this thing sees my face, it unfocuses on everything else, which is annoying. But, and then there's the back, which gives you, you know, the oral history of the band leading up to that point. So there's that. You know, if you find these, you know, if you're out looking for these records, or even if you're not and you find them, if they have inserts and, you know, they're not crazy money, like, I would pick them up. The inserts, like I said, they're worth more than the record most of the time. You know, those tattoo sheets, like, I ran into a whole stack of them and they sell for $35 all the time. You know, unless a Live 2 is like mint with, you know, with no inserts, like, it's gonna be, you know, 20, 25 bucks normally. Anyway, here is double platinum. So double platinum came with a couple of things. It came with a little plaque that you could write, like, to yourself, you know, because the fans are what, you know, helped Kiss get where they were. There's the back with all the info. I've had quite a few of these come across where, you know, kids had written their names on there and all that stuff. This is embossed right here. If you can kind of see that, like, it's pretty nice. Sometimes, like, these will get discolored, as you can see here. I think that's just, you know, that's just the silver or whatever that they printed on there. I actually need to upgrade that one. And then it also came with another folded merch form. There's the back. So Kiss Army, you know, stuff, like, sign up for that. This one is all in silver when you fold it out, which is really cool. Again, same deal. You know, you got shirts, belt buckles, posters. These are the Mylar posters, which are pretty sought after and very, very cool. Same belt buckles, same tour book, you know. That patch is different from what I understand. But yeah, shirts, $5 each, bill 6 and 5. That necklace is only $6, I believe that says. The double platinum group shot poster is only $4. Yeah, so these Mylar posters were $4 a piece. Yeah, you'd be lucky to get them for a couple hundred a piece now. So pretty crazy. So that is double platinum. Like I said, just the award and the merch sheet. Now we're getting into the solo albums. All of these, you know, pretty much came with the same thing, you know, same style of thing. So, you know what? And I didn't think about this, but maybe I'll have both of them. I'm not sure. I just kind of grabbed. There are multiple versions of the Kiss, you know, solo album promos. So here is the non-folded jean merch form. So this is all pretty much Gene and solo album specific stuff. You got a keychain, signature necklace, logo necklace, belt buckle, button, posters, you know, shirts, all that stuff. And then instead of being folded with the envelope, it's just got the Kiss Army thing here, and then your order form on the back. Hopefully I have a folded one in here and we can get to that. These posters came with this. These were segmented in the US. Fold this out. It's kind of like a big puzzle piece, you know, so they'll all fit together with the other. Very, very cool. Love these posters. I mean, they're pretty damn iconic if you ask me. I saw the other day where somebody didn't like the Gene one. It's like, It's 1978, man. Yeah. Moving on to Ace. Probably the best solo album of all of them. I think Paul's is my favorite, but Ace's is really good. He knocked it out of the park. This is, again, just the straight flat sheet, not folded, same deal. Ace specific, all the same stuff, you know, and blue. Those necklaces were $5, keychains were $4.50, buckles were $6, buttons were $1, posters were $2.50 each. Good luck finding that stuff today. Again, folded, segmented, you know, not segmented, but, you know, puzzle style poster. Ace is on the end here because this side is flat. And then there's the puzzle section, but this is probably my favorite poster of the four. Just really, really good. What band was giving you all this stuff back in the day? You know what I mean? I don't think anybody was. I mean, there were some bands that did it, but not like Kiss. All right, next up is Peter Criss. This is by far not the best album. I'll just say that. I do love it though. There's some really great stuff on there. Here is the Peter Criss one. Same thing, this is the flat one. I'll have to come back and show the folded ones at some time. But yeah, all the same stuff. Here is the poster with the puzzle pieces on the side. Peter's is pretty cool too. They're all cool. I don't get any sort of hate for this, but, and it's fun. You know, a lot of this stuff was geared towards, you know, kids in the 70s. So Peter's album actually came with something that everyone else's didn't. This is a credit sheet. This only came in Peter's record. And the reason, like if you look, like on the back of Ace's record, these are the credits, right? Gene's got a lot on his, you know, he's got stuff at the bottom and on the sides and all that. But Peter had so many people play on his record, you know, there's not a whole lot on the back of here, that they had to put it on this sheet. So, that's the reason for that. I've had people ask me if the other ones came with it. You know, for the longest time, I had never seen one of those because the first solo album of Peter's that I got didn't have it. And I too was like, oh man, I need to find those for everybody. But it's just the Peter Criss solo album that has that. Need some coffee. All right, next up is Paul. Pointed thing. Later on they airbrushed that, so it wasn't so pointy. This is a gold stamp promo, by the way. These are super tough. All right, here is Paul's merch sheet. I used to have a full set of those solo album belt buckles. I sold them, I bought them for $100, sold them to a friend for $500, and then bought them back for $500 because we're friends. And then I ended up selling them again for like, I don't know, it was over $1,000. So that was nice. All right, here is Paul's poster. Paul is the first one in this series, so like he's on the end. that is the solo album set. So yeah, for the solo albums, just posters, merch forms, and then Peter Criss had the insert sheet for the credits. Now, all what you've all been waiting for. Dynasty. All right, so again, I showed the poster in my last video. I'll show it again here, just real quick. Hopefully this camera can get all this. This poster has some like weird ink on it, but here's the poster. Big fold out, awesome shot. Everybody's is looking, you know, really badass if you ask me. It's just a big square fold. All right, guys, here it is. Here is the merch sheet. So I'm gonna hold this up here. Here is the back. So you've got the pinball machine ad, old tour books, Kiss Meets the Phantom magazine. There's an ad for the Kiss Diary. They ended up not putting that out, and I think it's called like Kiss the Real Story. They like changed it. But yeah, so that was 8. The Kiss Meets the Phantom magazine was $2.50. This is this says like Kiss on Tour. That's supposed to be the tour book for Dynasty. The tour books for Dynasty don't have that big on tour thing on them. And then those were some leftover Alive 2, you know, Love Gun Tour stuff. So this is folded. Open this up. You got your Kiss Army, you know, sheet there for you to sign up for that. And then you have a bunch of other like new stuff to buy. You got a poster, some shirts, the Kiss Kiss Your Face makeup kit, Tyvek, you know, kind of silky jacket there, a new necklace, keychain. There is a pinball poster, and that is a poster of the back glass on the Kiss pinball machine. And then there is a Dynasty poster, which is actually super cool. I wouldn't mind having one of those. And a song folio, you know, just a song book. And then this, I'm not really sure about this. I don't know that it's just called the Best of Kiss, the official Kiss magazine. Oh, okay, that's what it is. So it's a magazine. That's why I'm not really sure about it. I don't get big into collecting magazines. I have quite a few of them, but you know, nothing super vintage. So, all right, guys, there's that, the merch form that everybody wanted to see. So I am sorry that I did not go deep into that. I really didn't think about it, but there it is. Super cool. All right, so this, I'm gonna title this like 70s Kiss inserts or something. But this came out in 1980, this is Kiss Unmasked. But this is the original lineup, original era. You know, they're still doing all the inserts, so I'm just gonna run through it real quick. This came with a poster and a merch form. Tom Shannon calls this the fire sale because they were just trying to, excuse me, unload, you know, everything. So a pretty basic sheet, all black and white. there's all the stuff that, you know, was kind of left over. And then the back is just, you know, your order form. So like pick what you want, send it in with some money. You've got, you know, so new stuff. You've got an Unmasked shirt, a 24 by 24 poster. That would be cool to have. A Dynasty looking poster, Kiss Superheroes poster, another Tyvek jacket, patches, hats, you know, old tour books. You've also got the ads or the, you know, the things for the new Axe Bass and the PS10 Ibanez that Paul played, which is cool. Yeah, they don't tell you how much those are, but yeah. Oh, there's a new Dynasty shirt down there. So that's, or a little Dynasty era, I guess. So it's not new, but anyway, there's that simple, just one page, double-sided sheet. And then this has gotta be like the coolest Kiss poster, right? So colorful and so awesome. You know, them pulling off their masks because they're unmasked, just to reveal that those are their actual faces. So yeah, very, very cool. That is it for that stuff. Today is All Hallows Eve. I just voted this morning, so if you haven't voted, go vote. Yeah, tomorrow's Halloween. I'll have candy here today and tomorrow for trick-or-treaters. You know, we'll get you a picture, buy the logo. And I've got new stuff coming in tomorrow for Friday. Some new release stuff. I know maybe The Cure, Drive-By Truckers, some other stuff, maybe Rat, I can't remember. But I'll do a video for that on my Facebook, so be sure to like and subscribe to this page. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I think I'm at 115 now, which is awesome. You know, the Dynasty video has like, I don't know, over 1,500 views, which is just killer. So thank you for that. And yeah, just keep watching. I am going to do take-home videos. I can't remember where I left off, but I will definitely get, I think I need to do September and October. So now that it's the end of October, I'll just do them both. I have a bunch of stuff. A lot of cool stuff. So I'll do that, hopefully next week, we'll see. I've been taking Sundays to just watch football and do nothing. I haven't really been a huge football guy the past couple of years. I was always a Brett Favre guy. And then when he was out of the league, it just kind of, I don't know, it's just different for me. But this year I'm watching all the football that I can and really enjoying it. My Reds were out of the playoffs by May, so I have started to watch the World Series game last night, Game 4, and my dad's a Yankees fan, so go Yankees. But yeah, I'll get that. I don't know that I'm gonna continue to do the take-home videos for next year. I think I'll probably just do a specific video, kind of like what I did today, and then just show some new stuff in the beginning. But we'll see. So I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for all the support at the store. The last couple of months have been fantastic. We're getting new stuff in all the time. Yeah, it's been really good. I appreciate you guys helping me live my dream, and I love helping you guys get new music and complete collections and get into new stuff. So yeah, thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one.